my way through all the videos I've been meaning to post for the last few months. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings came out just over 3 months ago, but that was right after I started my new job, so I was really busy and never got around to posting my review. I did see Shang-Chi twice in theaters when it came out, but I decided to watch it again on the background while I was writing this video, so I would have a little bit of a refresher. But anyway, let's get on to my review. Let's start with a short non-spoiler review for the film. Shang-Chi was honestly a perfect film, and I just loved it. Everything was executed so well, and I really enjoyed it. The action was amazing, the comic relief was hilarious, the music was really good. Everything was just so well done, and I had basically no criticism. Now let's go ahead and get into the spoilery details. Let's start with some things I really liked. First of all, the action was really good. Just all the different fight scenes, they were all so different, but they were all so good. There was so much variety, but they were all really captivating. The one on the bus was pretty cool, probably the coolest one in the movie. And then the one on the scaffolding was cool too. And the scene where Shang-Chi's parents met, that fight almost felt like a dance. That was really cool. And the end battle was just like epic. Also, the comic relief was great. Katie was hilarious. And then we got Trevor Slattery too. I don't even know how I made it into the theater without even knowing that Ben Kingsley was going to be reprising his role as the fake Mandarin. But I did, and it was a great surprise. And not just them, I loved all of the characters in the film. Shang-Chi was played really well by Simu Liu, and I loved the depth that they gave his character. Plus the end when he gets the 10 rings and defeats the giant soul sucker is just like awesome. Xiaoling was super cool too. I'm really intrigued by the post-credits scene, whether that's setting her up to be a villain in the sequel. I could see it going either way. She could make a really good complex villain, but she could also make a really good misunderstood hero. Like, either one of those works really well with her character that we know at this point. On that note, that reminds me of the mid-credits scene. The end when they're meeting with their friends again is hilarious, especially when Wong shows up to prove their crazy story was true. Then in the actual mid-credits scene, we see Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner, who interestingly enough look almost like they did pre-Endgame, not post-Endgame. Except the fact that Bruce's arm is in a sling tells us that it's post-Endgame, right? Because his arm is injured after the snap. So why is he back to being, like, his normal self instead of a Professor Hulk? I just think that's interesting, and I hope they explain it later, maybe in Multiverse of Madness. Who knows when Bruce Banner is going to be showing up again. One question I do have is, are we going to be seeing Shang-Chi in Multiverse of Madness? Or are we going to have to wait until the next Shang-Chi movie? Like, I'm wondering which movie is that mid-credit scene actually leading up to? Like, the Beacon, when is that going to become relevant? It does seem a little bit more like that's probably setting up for the sequel, and I do think that this movie lays a lot of groundwork for there to be a sequel. I wonder how long it's going to take for that to come out, but I do know that it's been recently announced, just in very early stages of production. One of my only complaints is that at the beginning it's a little bit confusing why their mom ever even fell for their dad. It was kind of sudden when it was introduced, but as the movie went on, they did develop Wenwu's character more, and as he became more complex, I could see that more. But yeah, maybe that part was rushed a little bit at first. This may be weird, but one of the main things I remember thinking upon leaving the theater was that the time frame was kind of confusing me. I was confused because the year at the beginning of the movie, like when Shang-Chi's parents meet each other, was 1996. But then Shang-Chi was supposed to be 24, right? He left when he was 14, and then his dad said he gave him 10 years to be on his own. And in my mind, I was thinking that he would be 24 if the movie took place in 2021, which makes sense at first thought because that's what year it was released in, but not based on the timeline of Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, which makes it take place in 2023. So then I was thinking maybe it does take place in 2021 during the blip. But for a few reasons, like the mid-credit scene with Banner's arm, and then also my husband noticed a poster on a wall at one point that said blip on it, right? There was a blip sync and there was like a blip relief organization or something. And I don't think that term was coined until everyone came back. Otherwise, it wasn't just a blip, it was everyone dying. But then my stupid self realized Shang-Chi was probably just born 2 years after his parents met. They met in 1996. If he was born in 1998, then that means he's the right age in 2023. On a side note, that does still make Shang-Chi the same age as me. I was born in 1996, now it's 2021. I was 24 when the movie came out. Move that over 2 years, he was born in 1998. The movie takes place in 2023. I was also 24, maybe turning 25. But anyway, those are my main thoughts after seeing Shang-Chi, or at least like the best I could remember after 3 months in a rewatch to help refresh my memory. Let me know what you thought of Shang-Chi in the comments down below. I'd love to discuss that with you guys. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. I do actually have around 4 more coming in around the next week or so. I'm going to be posting a review on Eternals tomorrow, and then a trailer reaction to the Secrets of Dumbledore trailer on Monday, predictions for No Way Home on Wednesday, and a review of No Way Home on Friday. If you want to stay up to date on my video plans or just chat with me about some of these topics I make videos about, join my Discord. The link is in the description. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, which you can do by clicking there. Check out some more of my Marvel videos. Up top, you can see my Black Widow review, which I also posted just barely a few months late, and my playlist of all of my Marvel videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!